Welcome guys to another video. I'm Nair, and this video is story time. And this story time, I finally am doing a story time, and yeah. So this story time is it's kind of crazy. The title is it's funny, but it is true. Okay. So this happened in, I would say, 8th grade. So this was like a couple years ago, okay? And so it was just a regular day. Didn't think anything crazy was gonna happen. Later that day, I was gonna be proved wrong. But just normal day into the junior high. Nothing really crazy happened that I can remember of. Then lunchtime hits, and this I'm pretty sure I've named this same friend Jacob in other stories, so I'm going to call him Jacob. Jacob is the main character of this story, technically, but I'm telling from my perspective, and I was there, so this is a story time I could tell. But yeah, this was a pretty crazy story time, I would say. And so we're at lunchtime. We finally get up into the lunch line, just normal, whatever. We get our lunch, okay? Everything is normal. Nothing bad's happening. Nothing crazy. Just normal lunch. Sit down. And I would say 15 minutes into eating lunch or something, the vice principal comes waltzing to our table. Okay, and my table is not the super popular kids, so nothing really crazy happens this table, but the whole lunchroom was attention, eyes on our table. So I'm like, what's going on? I have no clue what's going on. I don't know why the vice principal is confronting Jacob. I do now. I asked him, and I'm pretty sure I figured out, but I couldn't remember for a long time, but I asked him, Jacob, recently what happened, and I know, but I'm going to tell you later. So the vice principal's like, you need to come with me. And he's like, I'm not getting up. He's like, you need to come with me to the office. You're in trouble. He's like, I'm not getting up. This goes on. They're arguing, and he doesn't successfully get him up. So he gets the principal to come. Principal comes, and you know it's serious when the principal comes because he barely handles these situations. The vice principal can usually handle it. Usually the principal doesn't usually get involved, but it did this time. He did this time. And it got crazy. It got crazy, honestly. Like, so the principal's like, Jacob, you need to come to the office. You're in trouble. I'm pretty sure he told the reason, but for some odd reason, I don't remember if he did, but okay, so he's like pressing Jacob, and Jacob's like, I'm not getting up. And the whole rest of my table is full of my friends, like a whole friend group, and we're just looking like, I don't know if they were trying to scare the whole table, because they were yelling, they were trying to be like super like hard, like tough guys, like security guards, like seriously, like they were, none of us were fazed, but at least noticeably fazed. I'm just like looking like, bro. But that doesn't work. Jacob's like, I'm not getting up. They're like kind of like tugging on his arm, like trying to get him to get up. He's like, I'm not getting up. I'm sitting here. I'm eating with these guys. I'm not leaving. So, okay. that happens. And then they brung out the trap card, the ultimate card of, yeah. Why did my ring light just go off? Bruh. God dang, bro, I'm trying to not go blind. But this, it like was like he called over officer. They're like, he's like, officer, and I won't say her real name. I'm gonna call her Sarah. That's not her real last name. That's not even really a last name, but I'm not trying to take a while thinking of a name. But he's like, Officer Sarah, and we had a cop at the junior high at all times, had her on the property, and she comes over like her hand on her belt. She has a taser. I think she has a strap. She's just, come on, Jacob, get up. And when this happened, okay, you see the principal, both of them yell, Officer Sarah, you know it's serious, because she's a real officer. She's not an officer. She's literally a real officer of the town I live in. This is serious. Not no fake, not security guard. Straight up police officer, okay? And so she's like, come on, Jacob, you need to get up. You need to go to the office. Let's go. Come on, don't make it harder. And he's like, I'm not getting up. And they're like yelling at him. He's like, I want to eat my chicken nuggets. And at lunch this day, we were eating like chicken nuggets and like other food, but mainly chicken nuggets. That's all he wanted to eat. That's the only thing he would eat from the lunch. He's like, I want to eat my chicken nuggets. I'm not getting up. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm not getting up. You're not making me get up. Nothing. Like, and she's like, I will handcuff you. And he's like, okay. This dude was not fearing her. Not at all. Even though she was dead serious, she was like she was like security guard face, like stone cold. Like she was ready to, and nah, she was ready, bruh. And he doesn't get up, and she's pressing him, and she says this threat, which I would think is actually police brutality. She's like, oh, you don't want to get up? I will push you on this table, put you on your stomach, and handcuff you. I will detain you. She was going to detain him because he would not get up. Okay? I think they went far with this. Because they were just going far, okay? And he's like, whatever. Gets up, or she's like, and I will escort you to the office. And people are still staring, like, it's completely silent, I'm pretty sure, at this point. It is crazy. Actually, I think before the vice principal actually came over, I think it was it was like the former gym teacher, but he was like he turned into the STEM teacher, and he would be at lunch. He actually was the one that came over first, and all three, him, vice principal, and principal, was on him. Bro, just trying to get him to get up and go to the office because of what he did. Which, I will tell you right now, I found out what he did. He's like, and when we were in the lunch line, I think he hit somebody or something. And the person snitched. Went and told this teacher. which it escalated because Jacob was not getting up. I have a feeling he knew what was going on. He did not care. He's like, bro, I'm not getting up for this. And, like, he was literally going to get arrested, basically. He was going to get detained because he would not get up to go to the office. They wouldn't even let him eat. They're like, nah, you're not eating. You go into the office, and he was probably going to get detention. But because he didn't get up, you want to know what happened? He got suspended for a week. Not the craziest. I think it was a week. It was either a week or 2 weeks. It was something like that. He got suspended for, like, I'm not just say a week. Because he almost had to get detained and escorted to the office. And he wasn't there for the rest of the day. They sent him home. He was suspended for a week. Because he would not get up. And he wanted to eat his chicken nuggets. And they wouldn't even let him eat. They're like, I think I know who he hit. And bro's a snitch and a crybaby. So he probably went to the teacher, told, and escalated from there. Because I asked him, I'm like, what actually happened? Like, what was the reason? He's like, yeah, I hit somebody when we were in the lunch line. So they basically snitched, like, Jacob hit me or some, like, stupid crybaby stuff. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't know, but it was, at the time, like, I'm like, bro, Jacob, I was like, when she came over, I'm like, okay, this either is gonna go 3 ways. Either he's gonna get up when she comes over, because he's like, I'm not messing with that. 2, she's gonna detain him, which almost happened. Or 3, he gonna run. He's just gonna leave the school. And it was basically the second one, but he just got up and left. He's like, bro, I might as well just go. Because he was real mad. He's like, bro, I just want to eat my chicken nuggets. That's all I want to do. And then he was probably gonna get up. But nah, they wouldn't even let him eat. They was pressing on him like, you need to get to the office now. Like, now. But yeah, that was the time how my friend almost got arrested, basically. Like, because I remember he wasn't able to hang out with nobody. He was suspended for a week. He was in trouble. I actually think at this time another crazy thing happened with him and his grandma, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's personal business. I'm not exposing that issue. But yeah, my shirt's somehow dirty. Don't know how it got dirty, but anyway. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on, share to at least one friend. Comment down below if you thought this story time was, or if you a crazy story time of your own. I just farted. God dang. That was fake, definitely fake. Anyway, yeah, comment down below a crazy story time of your own, or if you thought this was a crazy story time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. This is probably not gonna come out. Don't know when this is coming out, but yeah, peace. Crazy, man.